Happy New Year. It is January 1st, 2026.
Happy New Year.
And if you're with us today, first of all, congratulations. You made it through the most explosive, dynamic year for AI we have ever seen.
It was a whirlwind, absolutely, but a good one. If you've been listening, you know we spent 2025 just going deep, day after day.
Oh yeah, over 320 different AI agents. The goal was always to give you daily value, real insight into who was building what and, why any of it actually mattered.
And that trend, that hyper-specialization, it's not slowing down.
Not at all. In 2026, it's going to strengthen, it's going to deepen. I think we're getting to a point where general-purpose AI is almost becoming the niche concept.
It really is. The sheer volume of new agents is, frankly, a bit staggering. But that chaos is exactly why we wanted to start the year here.
Right. Today's deep dive is all about let's call it the mission control for this huge shift.
AI Agent Store.ai. It's quickly becoming the essential central directory for this entire new wave of agentic AI. You just need a navigator when the map is changing this fast.
So our mission today is very clear. We need to break down the value this marketplace provides to three very distinct audiences because their needs are totally different.
Right. You've got the curious user, the learner who just needs answers fast.
Then you have the creator, the builder, the agency that needs to be seen.
And finally, the expert founder who needs that unfair market intelligence advantage to win.
It's a whole ecosystem, and understanding it is critical for success this year, especially with all the new regulatory pressure.
Oh, it's immediate.
Okay, let's unpack this. We have to start with the context of right now. January 1st, 2026. The sources are crystal clear.
The revolution is here. It's not coming anymore.
Exactly. Compliance requirements start today. This is the moment AI agents move from being, cool little pilots to being core parts of the workflow.
That is the critical shift. If you're still treating AI as a standalone tool and not building it into your actual systems, your end-to-end processes, you are absolutely playing catch-up.
And the legal system is demanding accountability for those processes. Right now.
Yeah, these deadlines are not some far-off theory. In Illinois, for example, companies now have to disclose exactly when and how AI influences their employment decisions.
That's a huge, immediate change for every HR department out there. Liability just shot way up.
And then you look at Texas. They're setting up baseline duties for developers and for deployers. There are civil penalties for getting it wrong.
But they're also offering that regulatory sandbox, which is interesting.
It is. It's a fascinating counterbalance. The message is pretty clear. Go ahead and innovate, but you have to adhere to professional standards from day one. Compliance isn't optional anymore.
And you see this urgency reflected in the money. I mean, just follow the money.
Absolutely. Meta acquiring Manus for a reported $2 billion. That's not just dabbling.
No, that's a massive capital bet that these specialized autonomous agents are the future, that they're going to eclipse the standard reactive chatbots we've gotten used to.
And look at professional services. They're already deploying these complex multi-agent systems.
You mean like Thomson Reuters?
Exactly. Thomson Reuters launched CoCounsel's agentic workflows for fully autonomous document review. That's a massive leap in productivity.
But LexisNexis went even further.
They did. They deployed 4 specialized agents that are designed to work together on a single legal task.
Right.
It's not one smart bot anymore. It's a coordinated team.
You're seeing that same teamwork in accounting, too.
Oh.
PwC, KPMG, Deloitte, EY, the Big Four. Their new AI agent systems launched in late 2025.
And now they're live. These are serious enterprise-grade tools built for deep integration.
Okay, so this brings us to the warning, the so what, for you, the listener.
Right. Because while the revolution is here, success is, well, it's fragile. Our sources point to a major bottleneck.
It's a costly one.
Very costly. Over 40% of agentic AI projects are projected to be canceled by the end of 2027.
40%, that's not a risk, that's a systemic failure.
Yeah.
What's causing these high-potential projects to just crash and burn?
It usually comes down to 2 things, and they both point right back to the need for better discovery. First is just runaway cost, inefficient resource use. But second, and this is the bigger one, is a lack of clear, measurable ROI.
Return on investment.
It kills projects. The failure often comes from a mismatch. The agent you pick doesn't integrate with your existing systems, or the business case was just too vague from the start.
So success really hinges on finding the exact right agent for a very clearly defined problem.
Yeah.
And making sure it actually connects to your other tools.
Precisely. That's why just randomly searching the internet or testing dozens of platforms is now a fundamentally broken strategy. It's too slow, too expensive.
You need to filter the signal from all that noise before you even think about committing resources.
You need clarity right from the get-go.
Which, of course, brings us directly to the AI agent store. If you're feeling that overwhelmed, if you're worried about that 40% failure rate, this platform is basically the antidote.
It's more than a list. Think of it as a comprehensive marketplace, a highly organized directory, a store full of these specialized AI assistants that are, curated, categorized, and reviewed.
And for the learner, for the user, the main value there is discovery, but discovery without the overload.
Right. The store doesn't just curate the ready-to-use agents. It also lists the platforms for creating and managing them, and even the basic tools and frameworks that the builders themselves use.
Can you give us a little context on those tools? Because for a lot of people, just listing off SDKs can sound like jargon.
Sure. So we're talking about things like Rasa, which helps teams build these really complex conversational AI workflows,
Okay.
or the Vercel AI SDK, which makes it much easier to deploy web-based agents. Listing these means anyone, from a casual user to a hardcore developer, can find both the finished product and see the tech that was used to build it.
So how does it solve that information overload problem? If there are hundreds of agents, a list is still just a list.
It's the filtering system. That's the answer to the chaos. Instead of just a blind search, you can browse by a broad category.
Like finance or video or customer service.
Exactly. Or crypto, programming. Then you can filter by profession, so you find agents specifically built for, say, a financial analyst. Or you can drill down even further with specific tags for the functions you need.
That makes the whole decision process feel so much more grounded. You're not just going off a slick marketing page.
You're using structure and community feedback. Every agent has a detailed description, but more importantly, it has user reviews and ratings. You're making a decision based on how it works in the real world.
And here's where it gets really interesting when you look at just the sheer variety of agents that are in there. We are so far beyond general-purpose bots now.
The specialization is just incredible. I mean, you have agents dedicated only to programming, like KiloCode or Kiro AI IDE.
Yeah.
In finance, you've got granular tools like Mesha or UpMetrics for very specific analytical tasks. And then personal assistants like Lindy.ai that go way beyond simple reminders.
I saw Tooth Fairy AI in the outline. We have actually reached peak specialization.
We have.
And it makes you think, what does the average business leader do when they realize they need a custom AI for, dental insights or specific health queries, like that HIA, the Health Insights agent?
That is the challenge of 2026. And the speed and clarity the store offers is the solution. It saves you hours of just hunting around because you have this massive, diverse collection all in one place.
From content creation tools like Surfer SEO to productivity agents like Tascade AI, all organized. All peer-reviewed.
Exactly.
Okay, let's pivot to the builders, the creators, the agencies making all these specialized tools. The store is obviously a huge platform for them too.
For an individual agent developer, the value is really straightforward. Distribution, visibility. Listing your agent there is the most direct way to get your work in front of people who are actively looking for it.
And that visibility goes beyond just the individual developers, right? It's for the whole service ecosystem.
Yes, and that's critical. Our sources highlight the new AI agency list, which is a huge deal for anyone running an automation business.
So what's the dual value there for an agency owner? How does that work?
Well, it's a connection engine. First, for businesses, the ones looking to build those complex multi-agent workflows we talked about.
Right.
They can easily find a trusted AI automation agency. They can even submit an RFQ, a request for, quote, for their specific project. It just streamlines the whole vetting process.
And for the agencies themselves.
They get global visibility to the single most targeted audience you can imagine.
Business leaders who are already on the platform are already looking for automation solutions.
Exactly. It connects supply directly with high-intent demand. You're cutting out all that expensive, generalized lead generation.
And I saw that to gain an edge, both developers and agencies can use premium placement features.
They can.
Now, that sounds like it's about maximizing relevance.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's bid-based, doesn't that put the smaller indie hacker at a disadvantage? The one who might have the best niche agent but can't outspend a big funded team.
That's a fair question, and it's a reality of any high-traffic marketplace. But the value here isn't just about buying a banner ad. The system is based on relevance within the filters.
Okay, so explain that.
An owner can elevate their agent's position, not just in the main list, but more importantly, in all the relevant filtered lists. By tag, by category, by profession.
So you're not just paying to be seen by everyone. You're paying to be seen by the right people, the ones actively searching for exactly what you've built.
Precisely. It's an instant boost when a user is already deep in the discovery process. And the same system applies to the agencies on the AI agencies list. The value is immediate, highly targeted reach.
Now let's talk about the deep divers. The founders, the strategists, the people who need intelligence that goes way beyond just discovery.
Right.
What does that premium tier offer that can save a founder, weeks of painful competitive research?
This is where the platform really shifts from being a directory to being a competitive intelligence tool. It's marketed as giving you an unfair advantage. The standard premium subscription gives you no limits access. It's all designed to just eliminate that initial research slog that, leads to so many of those canceled projects.
Can you give us some specifics on the power features? What saves all that time?
Okay, the ability to instantly filter agents by their integration power is a huge one.
So not just if they have an API.
No, much deeper. You can filter by native integrations, but also by Zapier, by Make.com, N8N, any third-party connector. This tells you in seconds if a competitor will fit a customer's tech stack or where your own product might have gaps.
That is a massive time saver for a product team. No more digging through 20 different sets of developer docs.
Then there's the community sentiment analysis. Premium unlocks that completely. You get these instant AI-summarized Reddit opinions for every single agent.
With the actual user quotes.
With the actual quotes, positive and negative, and direct links back to the source. You know exactly what the most passionate users are saying without spending days scraping forums yourself.
And the comparison feature, that takes the guesswork out of building a product roadmap.
Completely. You get unlimited custom comparisons. Pick any two agents and see them head-to-head on things like autonomy, usability, flexibility, popularity, all with overviews and conclusions provided.
Wow.
Plus, you unlock advanced sorting by autonomy level, popularity, even registration time, and you get the full reasoning behind how those autonomy ratings were calculated.
Okay, so that's the premium user. Let's go to the highest level of intelligence. The Founder Insights tier. This seems like it was engineered specifically to help builders avoid being in that 40% of failed projects.
It absolutely is. It's all about helping builders ship what the market already wants. And it does that by leveraging aggregated, anonymized data from real visitors on the site itself.
Let's break that data down. How is this raw visitor intelligence different from, standard market research?
It's built on 3 unique data sets. First, real visitor insights. You can literally ask an AI that has full context of all the on-site conversations from real visitors.
And you mentioned it's not using R or retrieval augmented generation. Why is that important?
Because it means the AI has all the raw internal data loaded directly into its context. It's not just searching a database. This allows for much deeper, more nuanced aggregation of what features people are actually looking for, the language they use, the problems they're trying to solve.
That is direct market feedback before you even write a line of code. It just cuts out all the guesswork.
Then you have the subscriber goals data. This extracts insights from the one-year goals that newsletter subscribers submit. All aggregated, all anonymized, of course.
But how is that different from any other market survey? What makes that an unfair advantage?
It's the intent. This isn't a cold survey. This is data from users who are actively engaged with specialized AI content. When someone in that context tells you their one-year goals, the intent level is dramatically higher. It's like a roadmap of future demand.
And the final piece, conversion analytics. This is the kind of data companies usually guard very closely.
Yes. This is founder-level insider info. You get the conversion ratios for over 1,000 AI products, specifically the page open to link click metric.
And it's all visualized.
All visualized, easy to navigate, with aggregated industry, category, and even country metrics. It lets a builder benchmark their own performance against the very best in their specific sector anywhere in the world.
That's fascinating. It turns the marketplace into a living, breathing R&D report.
Right. That's the intelligence recommended for everyone, from indie hackers to funded teams and agencies that need to base their client work on real data. It helps ensure your product is integrated, validated, and targeted.
Which is the only way to avoid becoming part of that 40% bottleneck.
Exactly.
Okay, let's bring this all home. This deep dive shows that AI Agent Store.ai is really, it's much more than just a list of tools. It's a strategic resource for the entire AI ecosystem in 2026.
It's the central hub you need to navigate this new era. It provides context for the regulatory changes, it helps you spot the big corporate trends, and it acts as that crucial connection point.
connecting businesses that have a problem with the agents that can solve it.
And connecting builders with the market intelligence they need to succeed.
So whether you're a leader looking for a ready-to-use agent to solve a problem today, or you're a founder looking for that proprietary market data, the core value is speed and insight.
You're skipping weeks of risky, fragmented research and jumping straight to an informed decision. We really encourage you to go explore the categories and the specialized agents there.
And all the details, the different plans for users, agencies, and founders are all available at aiagentstore.ai.
That's right.
This has been an incredibly helpful breakdown of the platform that is really defining the landscape for 2026.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the sheer volume of these specialized agents, from what the Big Four are doing in auditing all the way down to something like Tooth Fairy AI, it raises a really important question for you, the listener, to think about this year.
And what's that?
In 2026, will your biggest competitive edge come from finding that one single perfect AI agent? Or will it come from the ability to orchestrate 4 or 5 specialized agents to work together seamlessly, just like the big legal firms are already doing? That orchestration challenge, I think, is where the true value is going to be found this year.